is the 2017 Fiat 124 Spider, or as my friends on the internet like to call it, the Fiata. But don't let anyone from Fiat hear you call it that, because despite sharing its most basic underpinnings with Mazda's MX-5 Miata, Fiat has customized pretty much every part of this vehicle to create a unique roadster experience. So let's hop behind the wheel of this sexy red Italian and see exactly how unique she is. Now on the outside, Fiat has changed every body panel of the 124 to give this roadster a unique appearance from every angle. But from where I'm sitting, this whole dashboard is pure Mazda Miata. Same instrument cluster, same steering wheel, switch gear, even the same rudimentary but serviceable Mazda Connect, or rather Fiat Connect infotainment system with the same control knob. However, if you look around, you'll see all sorts of small changes that make the 124's cabin unique. For example, the dashboard is now leather wrapped. The Miata's body-colored door panels are also leather wrapped here. And I'm sitting on seats that are unique to the 124, even though they feature the same headrest speakers that interface with the Bose audio system that debuted on the Mazda Miata. In addition to getting a new look, the 124 also gets a new heart. Under the hood, you'll find a 1.4-liter multi-air turbocharged engine. That's the same engine that you'll find powering the 500 Abarth, but this is the first rear-wheel drive application of that power plant. Power stated at 160 horsepower, or 164 if you opt for the Abarth Special Edition. Torque is a meaty 184 pound-feet. I almost didn't believe that. I had to double-check the specs. Power reaches the rear wheels via a 6-speed transmission in both automatic and manual flavors. We've got the automatic here. I was really hoping for a manual, but the 6-speed automatic is pretty nice for a casual drive. Now the driving characteristics feel similar to the Miata, but it's very different in very subtle ways. For example, with a lot more torque, you can afford to be a lot more laid back, whereas the Miata has a bit more of a high-strung personality. That car feels more playful. This one feels more sophisticated and comfortable, at least in this Lusso trim level. The handling of the Miata also feels just a little bit tighter, where this one feels a lot more relaxed. The dead spot on the steering wheel feels a little bit bigger, and everything just feels a little bit more settled in, a little bit more Italian comfortable. Like the Miata, this isn't exactly a perfect car. I've got a couple of nitpicky things, but they're really nitpicky. For example, the ergonomics are pretty bang on, but while the steering wheel tilts, it doesn't telescope. And I think that if it did, it'd take me that last 1% towards being perfectly comfortable in this car. It's a little bit nitpicky, but for some people, being so driver focused is a good thing. Overall, the differences are so subtle that you'd really have to drive them back to back to notice any real difference between them. And I think most people would be happy with either car. Ultimately, I'd say go with the one that you like the looks of best. Before options and destination charges, the 2017 Fiat 124 Spider starts at around $25,000 for the entry-level Classica model. This Grand Touring-oriented Lusso or the enthusiast-friendly Abarth are going to cost you either side of $28,000. Now, lots of small changes add up to what I feel like are two different driving experiences between the Fiata and Mazda's Miata. Now, which do I like the most? Well, that's almost too close for me to call. The Fiat is more comfortable and more powerful, and in my personal opinion, more stylish, but the Miata's handling is what I love so much about this platform. It's a bit blasphemous though. I think I'm coming down on the side of the Fiata this time. On the other hand, well, maybe I'll just take both. How about that?